Emergency services dispatchers are the first line of public safety, and it's National Public Safety Telecommunications Week. And the San Diego County Sheriff's Department is here now to talk about the position and an upcoming job fair. So we want to introduce to you Gina and Kendra, who are both dispatchers here with San Diego County Sheriff's Department. And Gina, let's start with you. When you took this job, was there anything that surprised you about being behind the scenes there and being that first line?
Yeah, it was definitely surprising, the types of calls, the volume of calls, and how anything can happen at any minute, and you just have to remain calm the whole time.
And we hear so often when we do get these 911 calls that are made public, and a lot of these emergencies that are going on, you guys are the calming voice behind so many of the directions that are being given out, trying to gather information. Kendra, is there anything that you have kind of gathered as tips to kind of make sure that you can stay calm in these sometimes chaotic situations?
We understand it's probably not your best day. It's probably one of your worst days, and we get that. So we do try to show a lot of compassion. We try to be understanding, but ultimately we have to know where we're sending help. We have to know where you are. We have to get your location. We remind you to take deep breaths. We remind you to stay calm, because ultimately if we can't understand you, we can't get you the resources that you need. So
what's the best thing for a caller to do? Again, if they're in that emergency, the best thing that they can do to help you guys?
The best thing that they can do, the first thing, is just give us your location and then answer any of the questions that we ask of you, because we're going to try to take control of that call, because we know what info we need to be able to get you the help that you need.
And so text 911 now. We all text now. In fact, more people probably text than they do call. What can you tell us about text 911?
Yeah, so just in the field to text, you would just say that you're texting the number 911. We want you to tell us your location and just what's happening, and then a dispatcher is going to respond and ask you some questions to get more information. It's really for one of those situations where either you are unable to speak or you can't speak freely if you're in like an active shooter situation, or if you have somebody who's broken into your home, or if you're hearing impaired or deaf.
And would the dispatcher be able to call if maybe that person is not responding right away? Would they be able to open that lineup?
Yeah, we would have the phone number that's contacting us as well, so then we could reach out to them or try to find out where they're calling from and things like that.
And so now that you said you've been doing this for 4.5 years now, right? Kendra, you've been doing this for 4.5 years. You guys are having an upcoming job fair here. So what would be your recruiting pitch to someone who's looking for a new career and wants to try something different?
We're looking for people who can multitask, who are hardworking, who want to make a difference, because that's what you're doing every single day. Someone that's compassionate and someone that wants to help the community, because you are just as much part of this community as anybody out there in a patrol car. So we do have a job fair coming up. If you are at all interested in what being a dispatcher means or what might the job entail, come talk to us. We'll have recruiters there. We'll answer all of your questions about what the schedule is like, what to expect on training, what are the benefits like, what's the pay like. So come talk to us. We do have a job fair. It's going to be next week, so it's going to be Friday, April 21st. It's going to be at the crime lab, and it goes till 3. So come out, talk to us. We'll be there. We'll answer all questions you have. Anything dispatch related, throw it our way. We'll give you an answer.
I've got a question for you both. Best attribute for a potential dispatcher that you can think of?
For me, it's going to be multitasking, being able to multitask.
Okay, Kendra?
Yeah, I'd say multitasking is a huge one, but also somebody who's compassionate and wants to help and make a difference.
Okay, and so one more time here, right before we go back to break, where can they find out a little bit more about that job fair?
They can go to joinsdsheriff.net. That website will have all of the information, and then it's just /dispatcher, and that'll have all of our information and where to go.
Okay. Well, Gina, Kendra, thank you guys so much, not only for coming here today and helping us learn obviously a little bit more about what it is that you do, Text 911, the job fair, but thank you guys for being that calming voice for so many people here in San Diego County. And just want to say thank you for all it is that you guys do.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
All right, well, thank you. And again, an exciting career, one that, again, the first line there in a lot of these emergencies. So again, we just want to say keep up the good work, and thank you guys so much. So.